close that window, and I'm going to go to the program mode, and I'm just going to swipe forward and skip the first page. So now what's going to happen is every time that I grab an event in here, I'm going to have an options button show up and let me change some of those defaults just for this event by itself. So for instance, let's say I'm drilling, and I come in here and I start to get my drill event, and you'll notice this button over here showed up that says options. When I select that, this is going to let me to change the PEC type of the drill. It's going to let me change whether I'm using surface footage or RPM. It's letting me change whether I'm running it in forward or reverse. It's letting me change whether I want to use inches per rev or inches per minute. And then I can turn on dwell request, which allows me to drill for however many tenths of seconds inside the hole before it comes out. And I can also turn on event comments if I want to be able to have a place to type in something to remind me or the operator how to use it. Okay, I'm going to delete that event, and I'm going to go to a turning event. And in the turning event, I'm going to open the options and show you what your options here are. So same thing, I can change surface footage or RPM, forward or backwards, the same kind of questions, but here I can change whether I want to have my chamfer become a Conrad if I need to have a blended radius between events. So I would put that in here, and of course my event comments, okay? Each event has different options depending on what it is. So you'll notice in here when I go to cycle event that my options also let me change where I'm at here, but you'll see in here that I can add my Z finish cut. So the difference in this is that I can have a different finish cut, which you saw in my defaults, on the faces compared to just on the diameters. If I don't turn that on, I only get one finish cut for all the different surfaces, okay? If I delete that event and go a little farther, and let's see here, let's go to a threading event. So in a threading event, when I go to options, in here, I've got the forward or backwards, right? There's nothing in here that has to do with your surface footage. But what it's asking me in here is if I want to have it set to use a number of passes still, or do I want to change it to depth of cut for some reason? And I can change my thread type from standard to custom in case I need to do a thread that is much tighter and I need to control the minor diameter. Okay, and then my event comments. And then I'm going to delete that one also and go to my grooving event. In my grooving event, my options are pretty much what you're used to, but you notice there's a few more in here. So not only is it things about feeds and speeds, but you also have the ability to control whether you want to put a chamfer or a Conrad at the top or the bottom of your grooves naturally, and which direction you want to have that finish cut be. Okay, my step over percentage is also in here in case I want to change it. And again, that's just per event. Okay. Delete that, and I have one more to show you, and that's in here under cutoff. If I go to the cutoff and I go to the options, I have the ability of telling it all the same things, but I can also put in here whether or not I want to have chip break or variable or fixed pegs. Okay, so that should explain to you how the options work. The options are per event. The defaults are for every event unless I change them through the options. Hopefully this makes it clearer for you and you'll get a better feel for how it works. It's actually much better than the old system. It's faster, easier to understand, and you'll see in the programming section that it actually fills in some of the blanks by your defaults and you don't have to answer them at all. So hope this was helpful. We'll see you in the video for the next one. I'm going to do something just like this with the RMX. Until then, I'll see you in the next video. I'm TRAKing Pat. Thanks for watching. Hey everybody, it's TRAKing Pat here with some of my best guys from the assembly department, reminding you that if you like these videos, don't forget to push the like button. If you want to subscribe so that we have a better idea who's watching us, hit the subscribe button over here. And of course, if you want to see the next video, then slam this one over here. And as always, I hope you enjoy the video. And most importantly, don't forget, keep on tracking.